Namaste yogis, my name is Raghunath. Welcome to day 19, our men's 30-day yoga challenge. If you just stumbled upon this video, sign up on the mailing list and we will send you a video in your inbox every day. I'm trying to encourage everybody just to do a little bit of yoga. And I get a lot of requests from especially my male students or people or friends of mine that are just sort of like, sometimes men are a little intimidated to go to yoga class because there's so many women around, right? It seems like you would want to go, right? But the fact is, sometimes there's some body self-image. They feel like in their fathering, they've sort of like lost touch with their physical practice. They were never quite open anyway. They have body issues or lack of confidence. You know what? We're going to go into uncharted waters. There's no fear of failure here. You know why? We're just going to show up and do our best. So whatever level you're at, we say if you're a couch potato, where the only muscle you move is your thumb on your television switcher, that's okay. I'll make this very simple for you. And if you're a fitness fanatic, if you're a athlete, you'll find this very useful also. And you're going to need today a strap or a big tube sock or a dish towel. I'm very, very fond of just making up your own stuff, but they gave me this strap, so I'm going to use it today. Now eventually you won't even need this strap. This leg you'll be able to just grab the toe and straighten it. You see what I just did? I learned how to do that just when my body started changing when I started doing this. But for a lot of us, we're going to take the foot, place it in the strap, and just hold it like this. Matter of fact, let's start this way on our back. So the same thing here. Before you learn about this leg, you have to learn about the bottom leg. So the bottom leg has to press forward. And look at my foot. I'm going to fan the toes, the foot on the floor. Fan the toes and press the heel away as my thigh will spiral in. Now from here, I don't want to do this. I want to bring it all the way up so it is perpendicular to the floor. Now my pinky toe wants to climb up. I have to drag that down, just like that. And then my shoulders on the floor. Good. So some of us may need more room on that belt. Some of us don't even need the belt. But I'm just going to stay here. And if I can, I'll go a little higher. And then I'm going to put it in one hand. And place my right hand on my thigh, and I'm going to open out to the side. And then bring it up and switch. Look what I do with this arm. It comes out like a T. It's not touching the floor. It's going to hover. I'm still going to try to keep these toes straight up in the air of my right leg. I'm going to look left. I'm going to look to the opposite side. Keep pressing that high leg away so it's straight. And then bring it back, and then I'm going to switch. I'm going to sweep it right in there. So this is a supta, a sleeping version they'll call it, because I'm laying on my back. This leg, remember, is straight, the foot is flexed. You can place your hand here, or you can place it out wide. And then when you're ready, you open it. Let it hover about 1.5 feet from the floor. And then I'm going to switch the hands and twist. Keep the left leg pressing away. By the way, we're doing this just a short 10-minute video. You can do this longer if you want. Move my strap aside. That was my very fancy way of getting up. But now, I'm going to do the same thing I just did, but I'm going to add a balance to it. So here's the balance today. Just strap the foot and lift it up. Now, this hand can help me in the balance. Now remember, when we are laying down, this leg stands tall. You never bend, it's okay to bend this leg, but you never bend the standing leg. So it's hard to balance. You may even use a wall if you need, but you have to get this leg. Today, we keep this leg straight, even if I have to slide back on that strap. Stand with your torso like you're at attention. And after a few breaths here, we're going to open it out to the right. This arm is helping me balance. Keep your gaze focused at one point. That's going to help you balance. Maybe lift it a hair higher. Bring it forward. Here's a tricky one. How about just letting the strap go and lifting the hands high? That's hard to do. And then stepping back, slow motion. And then back to down dog, because we love down dog. Down dog is another home base. It's a place I always go to. It's a place I never get sick of. And it means something to me different every day. Let's try that other side. With our strap, it's called Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Gonna grab it. Whatever you need, use your hand to help you balance. Stand up tall. Today, both legs are gonna be straight. I'm not gonna be hunched. If you have to slide back to get rid of that hunchback, that's okay. Woo! Long, deep breathing. How deep can I breathe? How relaxed can I be? By the way, I just want to mention, I don't like to eat before I do yoga, especially if you're practicing in the morning. I like to practice on an empty stomach. So you know your digestive system, whatever that means to you. Some people, it's hours before. Some people need to eat a little something. I don't like to eat. I don't like anything in my stomach. Woo. Lift the leg, point the toe. By the way, I was never a dancer. I just learned how to do this stuff just from yoga. Slow motion. My wife wishes I was the dancer. I'm just not. Downward facing dog. Right foot up high. I'm going to do the same thing without the strap. I'm going to move that to one side. Bring my hands up high. Step forward. Actually, before I even lift the foot, we'll just step forward. Lift that left leg. And just start to make circles, like toe circles. In both ways. I got a real clicky toe today, clicky ankle. And then I'm just going to lift the foot and hold the toe. This hand can help me balance. So I'm going to stay here. If you needed the strap, you're just going to stay here. Then eventually we're not going to need that strap. Whew. And bring it back. Left foot lifts, bring it through. By the way, the balances are especially hard, I find, for men. My men students have more of a time with balance. I don't know if that's I don't know why. I don't know if women, if they've done something traditionally, they've danced or something, they've done gymnastics or ballet or something. But all I find is that my men cannot balance on one foot. I don't know if it's a physiological thing or a mental thing. We gotta move the toe around first. But whatever it is, that's okay. I don't just want to do all these things I'm great at. I want to do the things I'm not great at too. That's how I become well-rounded. Remember, if I have to bend this high leg, that's okay. Because my torso and my leg, my standing leg, have to be at attention. But this has to be but the right leg can bend. But if you can straighten it, then straighten it. And then I gotta open it. Woo! Then I'm gonna shift the plank. Take a few deep breaths here. It's nice just to hold this position. Matter of fact, if you get inspired, you can hold this for a minute. You know, people have iPhones or cameras or stopwatches. Just put your phone down here and time yourself. What would it be like just to hold this pose for a minute? It's very nice. Matter of fact, tomorrow we're going to do a flow where we're just holding poses a little longer and breathing. And we're going to see if we can be really relaxed holding poses. So, tummy draws in, thighs lift up, press the heels back, broaden your shoulders. Don't let the pose start to like, oh, right? Let the pose be firm. Your mind might, that's okay. Check your mind. Lower down. Drop your elbows. Here's our little back bend today. You're just gonna hold it. We did it. We finished another day of yoga. Today I want you to do your Shavasana like this. Watch. Cheek on the floor, knee up. You made it. Congratulations. I'll see you tomorrow. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your guy friends, tell your girlfriends. It doesn't matter, actually. We call this a 30-day men's yoga challenge. It is a little tough. I do gear it towards men. We do a lot of upper body stuff because men tend to like that. It's a trick. I'm baiting you into do the stuff that you like to do the stuff that you don't really like. Like the stuff we did today, and you did great. This is very special, isn't it? I'm a very clever guy. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for letting me serve you. Namaste.